Good evening, Mentor Yaps, please.
Yes, Mr. Alex, how are you?
I'm okay. Good evening. Can we go on live?
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. Good evening, guys. Welcome to today's task. Today we have two tasks. The first task is webinar, and it will be taken up by me. Then the second task would be taken up by Rehabs. So if you have questions as you are listening to us from the YouTube live streams, you can always ask your question on the chat box. You can even ask on Skype. They are all okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I would want to make sure I share my screen with you guys so that you can see what am I talking about, how we can create a webinar. So let me make sure you guys are seeing my screen. Rehab, can you confirm my screen? Mandaria, please. Can you confirm you're seeing my screen?
Yes, Mr. Mentor Alex, it's showing. We can see you have
Okay.
data and everything. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So guys, if you want to create a webinar, there are quite plenty of ways you can use to create a webinar. One of them is you can just click hangout.google.com, just something like this as you're seeing my screen. Remember, if you want to come here, you must first log into your Gmail account. So if you're here, you can just click on, there are these options. It has welcome me. And there are this option where it said video call, phone call, messages. So what you do, you would click on video call. If you click on video call, it would create another toolbar. This, it would bring you here. If it brings you here, it means you have almost done with creating a webinar, even the Google Hangout, because it's this which we want from you as your task. So you can copy a link. These are the link you would send to people if you want to invite them to webinar. After copying a link, you can say invite if you want. If you don't want, you can also leave them.
Mentor Alex, are you there? Okay, Mentor Alex, are you there?
Okay, that's cool. Cool.
Mentor Alex, you've been quiet for a while. Are you okay?
Hey, I'm talking. Sorry. Are you
What
guys
happened?
listening?
We just, there was a pause on for a few minutes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear clearly.
Okay, thank you. I was saying if you want to create a webinar, you would go to your Gmail account, like you want to log on. After logging on your Gmail account, you would come to this Dropbox. This Dropbox on your top right.
We
On
can't
your
see
top
your
right.
screen also, Mentor Alex.
Oh, sorry.
It looks like
But
when
I've
you
shared my
joined the meeting, that you create, the hangout that you create, you logged on from this one.
Can you see my screen now? Hello?
Yes, I'm still here. Maybe it's still loading, but it's not yet here.
You cannot see my screen.
No, sir.
Oh, sorry. Let me see if I can share it again. Can you see now?
Yes, sir.
Great. I was saying, if you want to create a webinar, you log onto your Gmail account. After logging onto your Gmail, there are this drop box, this like a rectangular on your top right. You click on it, then come and click on Google Plus. If you click on Google Plus, it will load you and bring you here. If it will bring you here, please, there are this one where it says, what is new with you? Mentor Rahab, can you confirm you guys are seeing my screen?
Yes, sir. We are able to see your screen clearly.
Okay. Now here I will name it. I want to give it a name, African Guided School. Guided School. School 07. This is the title of my events. Then I would choose this. Like we have photos, link, videos, event, poll. I will click on events. If you click on event, it will take you to another page. I told you my event name is Africa Guided School 07. When is my event beginning? My event is beginning on 14th, which is a Saturday. It would ask for a location. Mine, let me say my location is optional, I will not give it. The time I would say it would begin at 5 p.m. and it goes on until 8 p.m. 8 p.m. 14th also. Yeah, same date. It will begin at 5 and it will stop at 7 p.m. same day. Then I say, then from here you can invite people if you want from here, or you say invite. If you click invite, it means you have created your event now. From here, choose who you want to invite. Mine is public. Anyone can join. Then I say invite. If I say invite, now this is my event. This would be my event, this one. If I click on the name of my event, it's supposed to bring me the link. And this is what we need from you if you want to create a Google Hangout event. Then this is the link you guys would send to us. This is the type of link we want you guys to send to us. Clear? Mental Rehabs, are you guys listening me or I'm talking alone?
Yes, sir. We can hear everything.
Can we take questions from where I've stopped, from where I started to where I've stopped? Can we take question bottom on Skype and on our YouTube live stream? Anyone with a question, please? Write on Skype or on our YouTube live stream.
Okay, guys. The main purpose of having to educate you about Hangouts on air is because maybe in future you might be a guider and you have downliners that are overseas, or you have downliners that are very far, and you would like to speak to them on a weekly basis or on a monthly basis, and you didn't have, like, maybe let's say for instance you didn't have time to go and travel to the next country or to the next province or wherever, but then you can always create Hangouts on air and make your own meetings online, whereby you can all meet with your downliners at the same time. This is the main purpose of the Hangout, for us to educate you on how to do it and what is it for when you are a guider in the future. It's a necessity for you to know how to use Hangouts on air. So guys, we'll be taking we're taking questions on both on YouTube. Okay, we have Tanya. Tanya says we do the YouTube webinar as well on City Google. If you know how to do very well the YouTube one, we do it because it's also something that you invite people. I think it's yes, it is linked into your Hangouts account. If you link it together with the YouTube, and then it's gonna make one team. So yeah, you can always use YouTube as well, Tanya. And then Mega. Samantha Alex, my question is, do we need to use MMM pictures? You don't really have to always use MMM pictures, but please do not promote any other thing or make it your own. Let's say, for instance, you have clothing business, or you're working in a clothing company, then you start putting your clothes there and say, this is an MMM presentation hangout. You can't do such things. But then for now, it's always advisable for you to use MMM pictures because you'll be putting there your uncle's business pictures and everything, which is something that we don't need. For this task, can you make it sacred only from MMM? Put a picture that is of MMM or use the ones that they have for Google that are optional. Kingsley just asked and said, Mentor Alex, I joined the class after you started. Please go over again the process of creating a webinar. Kingsley, when you go onto your YouTube, you may listen to this lecture over and over and over again. Anthony just asked, must it be on Google Mentor because we do the YouTube webinar? That is why we always advise you to always be logged onto your Gmail account, because your Gmail is linked with your Google Plus, with your Google Hangouts, with your YouTube, and with your contacts and everything. So it's one and the same thing as long as you link them together. Okay, let me go to YouTube and see questions that are being asked. Okay, someone just asked on YouTube, Ikena or Yadina. Can we also use YouTube to prepare the webinar? Yes, it's one and the same thing. And then Hamod B. Adekumi asked and said, are we going to run the event or just to create it for learning purposes? Yes, this is for our lecture. But then it's for us to educate you about it on how it goes. This is only for the task. But then it's not something that you are going to do a presentation for your downliners. No, you just needed to do it for this task, and then in future you can do it for your family. If you want to invite them to join MMM, you can always use Hangouts on air and invite people who don't know and educate them on Hangouts, which is something similar to video calling, but for a group of people. Yeah.
Hello, mentor.
Yes, sir.
I would want to add something. There is someone who is saying he has missed the beginning of the lectures. Please, you can always get back to our YouTube. You could listen over and again and again and again as many times as you want. Then the guys who are saying, can we use it? Can we use YouTube, or we need to use Google? Name them: YouTube, Google Plus, Google Hangout, Photos, Contacts. They're all for Google. So whether you create it on YouTube, events, they're all for Google. So it's okay with us, provided you can create it well. What we want is we want to see your events. We want to see you. The hangout is working well. The link is fine. Don't send us broken link. Do not send us broken link. Let me repeat myself on this. Before I leave on going out, there's something I've seen on Facebook guys. We told you on Facebook you must create it to be a community page. Some of you guys went on and created a page for public figure organization. Guys, it's just a simple instructions. When we are told, please always follow. Simple thing make you fail. Simple thing also. Like you created a beautiful Facebook page. You are told to create it as community. You and I have created it a public figure. We mark you wrong. That's the same thing. Some of you send us broken link. We would mark you wrong, please. Thing like Googling out how to create it, how to create this webinar cannot even take you a minute, please. Provided you follow what we tell you. Thank you. Mentally, if you can continue.
There is Mr. Anthony. He said, Mentor, please explain more. I do not know what do you need to be. What do you want us to explain more? Please state whatever question that you might be having. You can't just say explain more. We do not know what it is that you want us to explain more. So we're still waiting for the questions, guys. Okay, we'll just have to continue since we've been waiting for questions and there are no questions. It means that you understand clearly. So, Mentor Alex, may I proceed to our second lecture?
Please, you may proceed to the second lecture, please.
Okay, guys, our second lecture is about business game introduction. Today's business game, there's one lecture about the webinar and the business game presentation. Right. So, guys, you need to prepare yourself for tomorrow evening. We're going to be having our business game day one. Today is it's preparations. We are preparing you onto a new day tomorrow. That's for business game. Right. The business game are going to start tomorrow. And before we can start with the business games tomorrow, you need to be available in the meeting tomorrow night because you need to work as a batch. You must make sure that anyone who's not attending our meetings need to avail themselves tomorrow, no matter what. At the usual time of our meeting, they all need to be here because in business game, we need each and every one of you guys to be here to know what business games are all about. The business game, they make you who you are as a guider. They give you strength and the courage to face whatever difficulties or the growth in the community that is a blessing in the community. We are able to see things before they can even happen on business game. So guys, for business game, we're going to give you a document and you're going to be given tasks that you need to resolve as a batch together. Those tasks will start from tomorrow and will end the following day after tomorrow. Right, you're going to be given a document whereby you're going to be sorting out whatever task that we will be giving to you. We are going to need a business game representatives, and we are going to need from you business game assistant representative, people who are going to be assisting those who will be representative of our batch. We have from batch 125 to 128, and all those batches will be having a business game from tomorrow. And there is business game day 3. which is the day that you will be presenting your document or whatever assignment that was given to you, all right, as a badge. So on presentation day, your badge representatives are the one who will be presenting your work as a badge to the mentors of MMM Africa Guide School. So you're going to choose from batch 126 two people that are going to be the main representatives and two that are going to assist the representatives. For instance, maybe there won't be any network coverage for the main representatives, and then the assistants will be able to take over. Right. So we're going to need you guys to pick those people. Those people need to send to me, Rahab, and to Mentor Alex on Skype, their Skype ID and their email addresses. You may leave them in batch 126 Skype group, Skype conversation. You may leave all your details there, whomever that is being chosen. So we're going to give you a moment so that you may choose one, two, four people in your batch that will be representing you in the business game. So it will start now. But Mentor Alex, if there is anything that you would like to add on that maybe I forgot to say, please, you may say it now, sir. Alex?
Yes, good evening.
Hello? Sorry.
Hello. Okay. Good evening, guys, once again. Tomorrow is business game. The actual business game begin tomorrow. So today is preparation day. You guys have to prepare yourself for what would happen tomorrow. Mentally, I've just said you have to select 4 people, 2 main representatives and 2 assistants who is going to help you tomorrow. And the following days, as business game go on, the representative would have the class in their presentations, while assistant would come in to back up. And everyone have to contribute during the discussions. Each of you have to contribute for the business game preparation, so that at the end, the leaders would represent you guys. So it's just today we're going to choose your leader. You can leave their names on Skype group or on our YouTube live streams. We will need their detail. If their detail, I means their Skype ID, their Gmail email, and their full name. For now, the turn is on you guys. Get on Skype, give us name, your proposals of their names, and we would send them a document and see what we can do for you guys on the business game. Thank you, me and Rahab.
Thank you, sir.
Tanya is saying she has chosen Emeka Eka. Emeka Eka, are you here? If you're here, please respond on Skype, please. We would want you to give us your detail, please. If you can hear me, please. You personally or Tanya would give us. You guys had a discussion and it's okay with her.
Okay, we also have Mr. Adekun, who offered himself to be our church representative. Okay, so Imeka, is Imeka a woman or a man? Okay, guys, we have Imeka. Oh, we have Mr. Imeka. I'm sorry.
Tanya will
Mr.
also be
Imeka
assistant.
and Tanya and Tanya and Anthony will be assistants, ne?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you guys forward your details to Mentor Alex or to me on Skype?
Please, guys, give us your detail either to me or to Mentor Rahab, please, so that we end the meeting. Rahab, as we wait for the detail,
Yes, sir.
anything you want to say before we close our meeting and we wait for business game tomorrow?
No, for now there's nothing that I can say, but I would advise the students to take care when they're submitting their tasks, because usually you guys make mistakes and then you come back and ask us what happened, where else we were not there when you were submitting. So I would advise that you may take care of yourself when you're submitting our tasks. Whenever when you did a wrong thing, check maybe 10 times before you can submit it. And if your task is not yet marked, it is still to be marked. You have nothing to be worried about. Do not cause a lot of panic and delaying and asking questions the whole day. Just be patient. Your task will be marked. That's all that I have to say, Mr. Alex.
Okay, thank you, Mentor Rahab. Guys, from me, today has been, we are almost finishing our course. So full of the hope and we all finish. We would love to see everyone being upgraded as guided tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
So I would ask for your maximum attendance on business game. I can see there are low turn up of people in our class. As I can see now, there are few people who are viewing our live stream. So please, business game would be a group work. So attendance would be taken. We would want everyone to attend and contribute, so that at the end, when you guys pass, we would say, yes, we all contributed. You will be proud of yourself because at one point, you made a point at certain point to make things work for you guys. So please, guys, attend business game and be active. Join the discussions. Do your best. Send of your. I know you have chosen the best out of the best, and everyone is good. This is what I know. Everyone is good. So respect your leaders. They would be your class representatives. So respect them. Everything they tell you. Please, guys, follow what they tell you, and always be available and contribute. You will be helping each other. I would be glad to see you be the best bunch in this 125 to 128. So do your best, guys. Don't disappoint us. Don't disappoint yourself. Be the best. Thank you, guys. Thank you for attending my meeting. Have a good night. Bye.